안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Thursday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-wa in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-art, K-diplomacy, K-everything. And I'm joined by my co-host Bella Kim in the studio. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa. And hello to everyone joining us today on the Culture Wave. I'm Bella, back again to co-host and fill you guys in with the latest in K-entertainment.
Looking forward to that. But today we're going to start off in the APEC host city, Gyeongju.
Right.
So, as we are now going to connect with Arirang's news features reporter Park Hyo-bin, who is standing by on site in Gyeongju. Hello, Hyo-bin.
Hi, Hyobin.
Hi, Soa. Hi, Bella.
So, Hyobin, as the APEC leaders meeting officially begins tomorrow, where are you now and what's the atmosphere like? Please tell us.
So I'm standing at APEC 2025 International Media Center here in Gyeongju. I've been here in Gyeongju for about 4 days now since Monday, and the city is full of world leaders and tourists who are very excited to explore and enjoy the city. So as you can see behind me, there are thousands of reporters who are thrilled to cover the news related to APEC 2025 Korea. So as you mentioned before, we are just a day away from the main leaders meeting on Friday. Also, South Korean President Lee Jae-myung is holding bilateral meetings with world leaders. So far, President Lee has met with U.S. President Donald Trump on Wednesday afternoon, where the two discussed key economic and security issues, including tariffs and the modernization of the bilateral alliance. He is also expected to meet Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi on Thursday afternoon for the first time since she took office. And this Saturday, President Lee is set to meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping. One of the highlights during the APEC period is the meeting between President Trump and Xi due to a trade war between the two countries. The two leaders met on Thursday morning at Gimhae International Airport.
And Hyobin, amid all those high-level diplomatic events, I hear there are also many opportunities to showcase Korean culture as well.
That's a great point. So along with the cultural events that I covered this week, there were plenty more cultural events that were taking place here in Gyeongju. So when APEC was first held in South Korea back in 2005, where leaders wore Hanbok, Korean traditional attire in Busan. This year, to relive that moment, a Hanbok fashion show was held over the waters of Gyeongju Bridge on Wednesday evening. Let's take a listen together. Under the glow of nine lights, models in Hanbok, Korea's traditional attire, brought the country's timeless elegance to life. Gyeongju, the ancient city of Silla, once again shines as Korea's capital of culture. Ahead of APEC 2025 Korea, a Hanbok fashion show was held on Wednesday evening on a floating stage over Gyeongju Bridge in Gyeongju.
It's my first time seeing a Hanbok fashion show in person. My kids really enjoyed it too. I realized how beautiful Hanbok can be. It was a refreshing and joyful experience.
Set against the backdrop of the Silla-era bridge connecting the royal palace and the city gates, the runway was designed in the shape of the Korean letter Hyut. The show featured 5 symbols of Korean heritage: Korean traditional clothes, architecture, food, paper, and the alphabet with advanced technology.
This show stands out from traditional ones. Its theme is Inheriting Tradition, Flying with Technology. It features royal Silla costumes, APEC commemorative Hanbok, AI-designed pieces, and drone displays, showing a new future for Hanbok culture.
The event was attended by South Korea's First Lady Kim Hae-kyung, the spouse of Canada's Prime Minister, and other distinguished guests from home and abroad, as well as locals. The world put the spotlight on Hanbok, sharing the beauty of Korea's tradition with the global audiences.
Gyeongsang-buk-do Province is home to materials like silk and rami that have long supported Korea's hanbok industry. We hope to share this cultural legacy with the world.
Linking past and present, Hanbok is a living symbol of Korea's cultural spirit and evolving identity.
Wow, the Hanbok looks very beautiful and it's very impressive to see that. I suppose there are also many tourists there enjoying the culture and sights as well?
Of course, Bella. So as I looked around the city, there were plenty of people, not only the locals, but tourists from all around the globe. So I got to speak with them and take a listen to what they had to say about their experience here in Gyeongju.
And we met here in Korea and especially in Gyeongju because we like the temple and all the historic view of the Korea.
It was wonderful to show my kids the various performances today. And nothing says autumn like Gyeongju, from the pink mully to so many beautiful sights. It's been such a lovely trip.
I came to see places like Cheomseongdae, and Gyeongju is such a nice and comfortable city to walk around while wearing hanbok.
Compared to other tourist spots, Gyeongju has fewer modern buildings, so you can really see how well its cultural heritage is preserved. With many sites currently offering free admission, it was a great place to visit.
The cultural richness of APEC 2025 Korea is showing world leaders what K-culture truly means. That's all I have for now. Back to you, Swa.
Well, let's do hope that this will be a fruitful event for the world leaders and also a great cultural experience for the tourists from around the globe. Thank you for the wrap-up, Hyobin.
Thank you, Hyobin.
And let's now take a closer look at one of those cultural events taking place on the occasion of APEC 2025. Our culture correspondent Park Gun-woo takes us to a media art event where visitors can enjoy the city's night view to the fullest.
When night falls on Korea's ancient capital, Gyeongju, the city once home to kings and queens awakens, not through rituals or history, but through light. Every 20 minutes from 6:30 p.m. until 10 p.m., Daereungwon, a royal tomb complex, turns into a massive outdoor canvas. Using light and sound delicately designed to protect the heritage site, the show brings to life the interiors of the tombs, along with relics that were discovered inside.
It's a symbolic space where our cultural roots and spirit come alive. So it goes beyond just being a visual art experience. It's a dialogue with the past and present. The media art is titled Monghwa, meaning a glowing dream. We aim to make visitors feel as if they were stepping into their dream.
As the stunning media art show continues, trying on this traditional Silla Dynasty outfit, complete with its golden accents, is a fantastic way to truly immerse yourself in Gyeongju, the capital city of Silla, with 1,000 years of history. Those who want this immersive experience can try it out after registering on site on a first-come, first-served basis before the weekend shows. Since the event kicked off last Friday, more than 11,000 people have already visited and enjoyed themselves.
I bet this is the first media art show ever held at a tomb anywhere in the world. I wish events like this are held regularly so that the city can grow even further. It'll be a good way to promote Gyeongju to a wider audience.
Around a fifth of the total visitors have been foreign nationals, coming from near and far during the APEC event.
I really like the thing on the hill, so the whole sound and music kind of really worked well together. Switzerland is not really known for light and art displays.
Creating an inspiration. I think my friends would like it. Yeah, I will definitely show them video of this show.
As night falls on the ancient capital, Gyeongju's royal tombs come to life, where 1,000 years of history meet the glow of modern light, through November 16th, illuminating the city's path toward the next 1,000 years. Park Gun-woo, Arirang News, Gyeongju.
Time now for some K-entertainment news with Bella Kim. Now, Bella, as Walter earlier predicted, BTS member RM did deliver his speech at APEC. So give us the details.
Yes, RM delivered a keynote speech at the APEC CEO Summit in Gyeongju on Wednesday, becoming the first K-pop artist to do so. He delivered a speech in English about his personal journey, the global rise of K-pop, and also direct appeal to world leaders to provide greater support for the cultural sector. RM compared compared K-pop to bibimbap, a Korean mixed rice dish that blends different ingredients into one harmony. He said, quote, K-pop takes Korea's unique aesthetics and emotions, but doesn't turn away elements of Western music like hip-hop, R&B, and EDM. He continued by describing K-pop as a 360-degree total package of music, dance, performance, storytelling, visuals, and even social media. And it's successful because it respects diversity and embraces others while holding on to its Korean identity.
Beautifully put, RM, and that in front of so many global leaders. And we have another story on APEC.
Now, G-Dragon will perform at the welcome dinner of the 2025 APEC Leaders Meeting. He will take the stage at the welcome event scheduled for Friday, the first day of the two-day summit set to take place in Gyeongju. He is the only K-pop artist who will be performing at this event. The organizer of the event said that G-Dragon is the optimal figure to convey in an influential manner the values of connection and sustainability that APEC seeks. Previously, G-Dragon was appointed as an honorary ambassador for APEC in July and has appeared in a promotional video for the 2025 APEC.
Well, I'm really excited for all the leaders who are going to get to see his performance there. And last but not least, Bella, we're going to end up with an update on the New Jeans Adore conflict.
That is correct. The first trial ruling for the lawsuit confirming the validity of the exclusive contract between New Jeans and their agency Adore took place on Thursday morning. The court ruled in favor of Adore, stating that it's difficult to conclude that Adore breached the exclusive contract solely on the grounds of Minhee Jin's dismissal, confirming the validity of the exclusive contract between the two signed in April 2022. The court also approved Adore's request for indirect compulsory execution, ruling that each New Jeans member must pay 1 billion won, that's about $700,000 to Adore per violation if they do engage in entertainment activities without the company's prior permission. Immediately after the ruling, New Jeans stated that they will appeal against it.
All right, keep us updated on the issue, Bella, and stick around.
Will do.
And now let's move over to our AI anchor, Ari, for more on the culture front. Ari?
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. The replica of the Cheonmachong gold crown, given as a state gift to U.S. President Donald Trump during his visit to Korea, stole the spotlight ahead of his summit with President Lee Jae-myung. Weighing about 1.3 kilograms, the Cheonmachong gold crown is the largest and most elaborate Shilla crown discovered to date. Its tree-shaped ornaments are thought to represent a sacred tree linking heaven and earth, symbolizing the king's divine authority. Marking Korea's hosting of APEC 2025, Gyeongju National Museum will showcase the Cheonmachong gold crown and other surviving Shilla crowns from this Sunday through December 14th. To support the successful hosting of the 2025 APEC events, the Korea Tourism Organization has upgraded tourism infrastructure to offer a more welcoming experience for foreign visitors. A standardized mobile QR payment system has been introduced across the Gyeongsang region, simplifying transactions and providing various discounts. Interpretation and transportation services for foreign tourists have been enhanced, while a special APEC-themed page on the organization's platform, Visit Korea, offers easier access to travel information. The foreigner-exclusive Hanbok Tour Pass also provides various benefits at major tourist sites across the region. Some 630,000 people visited Dongdaemun Design Plaza for Seoul Design Week 2025, held from October 15th to 26th. Announcing the attendance figures, the Seoul Design Foundation emphasized that the rise in foreign visitors and greater local engagement reflects Seoul's growing status as a global K-design city. The event is an urban festival combining exhibitions, conferences, markets, and citizen participation programs, showcasing how design touches every aspect of daily life. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
Art, innovative technology, and Korea's precious cultural heritage have recently come together at a new platform in the UK. It's the K-Art Lab, a project organized by the Korean Cultural Center in the UK, which showcases the depth and beauty of Korean art and culture in a new way. The upcoming APEC Economic Leaders meeting was also previewed there. So let's hear more from the director of the center herself, Dr. Son Seung-hye, who is now connected with us. Hello, Director Son.
Hello, Director.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us on the show. So first and foremost, please tell us about the background and purpose of this innovative project, the K-Art Lab, where art, technology, and Korea's cultural heritage all converge.
I came up with idea of K-Art Lab out of a desire to connect Korea timeless beauty with a digital imagination. I wanted to create a platform where art and AI and cultural heritage could meet and open a new platform of digital storytelling. By blending traditional aesthetics with cutting-edge technology, I hope to show and the Korean culture isn't just something from the past, but a living art that continues to create the future.
A wonderful idea, and great that it has took form in this format. So, Director Son, now in a bid to promote APEC 2025, the city of Gyeongju, I heard, was recreated using virtual reality there. So, what locations or interesting elements were featured in this virtual space?
Yes, for APEC 2025 Korea, I specially prepared a VR project in the UK that creates Seokguram Grotto in Gyeongju, the ancient capital often called Museum Without Walls. I worked with a collaboration with a technology and research institute for cultural heritage to bring this sacred site to life through VR technology. Visitors could actually step inside the Seokguram and experience its spiritual beauty firsthand, something that would be impossible in real life. Because the VR equipment is highly portable, I was able to share this experience not only at the K-Art Lab in London, but also at the K-Culture Forum at Royal Society of Arts in London and at both Oxford and Cambridge universities. Through these opportunities, I wanted the audience in the UK to feel in a real and emotional way the beauty and innovative spirit of Korea of Golden Age.
Wow, very interesting. So, Director Son, through this project, Korea's cultural heritage is reborn using these cutting-edge technologies such as AI and VR. So, what message or experience do you aim to convey to the local audiences?
At Seokguram, what I really wanted to express was the philosophy behind this beauty, the idea that one is all and all is one. That's the heart of its aesthetics. Through this project, I wanted to share the living essence of Korean aesthetics, something that is at once spiritual and deeply human. To me, Korean culture is both ancient and futuristic. By combining AI and immersive technology with our cultural heritage, I wanted to show that creativity and emotion truly transcend time. It's not just about looking the artifact or a moment. It's about the feeling and the dynamics of emotions that lie at the core of Korean beauty.
And I want to get into a little bit more details of this. How exactly has this VR technology been used to convey Korea's beauty and traditions?
For example, I also introduced the national treasure, the Fancy Bodhisattva, Bangasayusang, from the National Museum of Korea. Through VR experience, alongside that, I gave a talk about one moon, 1,000 reflections, inspired by the phrase "월인 정강,"
which means one moon reflected in 1,000 rivers. After the talk, audience was invited to experience the VR program themselves. It was designed to let people immerse themselves emotional depth at the heart of Korean aesthetics. To truly feel the quiet emotions that rise with the mind when facing beauty.
So it looks like you use the VR devices to really immerse yourself into the contents that you are providing. And Director Son, apart from that, were there any VR contents that particularly received a lot of enthusiastic response from the audience?
Yeah, Sokram was definitely the most popular. It was quite amazed by how many people said they now wanted to visit Gyeongju and see Sakguram in person. Many of them told us it was the first time they have ever felt Korean history in such an emotional way, rather than simply learning about it.
Wow, great to hear those responses. So what is the core message you ultimately do want to deliver to international audiences by introducing Korean culture, including, of course, the city of Gyeongju, through these digital methods?
The essence of Korean aesthetics lies emotional connection, what we call en정. Jong carries the meaning of expressing one's true feeling and interaction. Through digital technology, I wanted to share this warmth, sense of empathy with people around the world. Whether it's ancient temple or a piece of AI-generated art, I believe the core of Korean culture is the beauty and humanity that moves the heart.
And I believe there's still a lot to showcase. So, Director Son, could you give us maybe a glimpse into your future plans? What do you want to showcase some more at your new K-Art Lab?
I think K-Art Lab is not limited to UK. I think it is all around the world. And for example, like UNESCO. I plan to expand the K-Art Lab into global creative hub. Next year, I will introduce AI with You, Digital Heritage 2.0, where the visitors can co-create art with AI based on Korean motifs. We also aim to collaborate with museums, universities, and UNESCO to make Korean digital heritage of global learning and cultural dialogue.
All right. Well, that sounds like many of the visitors can really engage while it's not just like an exhibition, but they can really connect and take part. So thank you very much, Director Son, for connecting with us today. And we hope the K-Art Lab will play an important role in spreading more of Korea's culture to people in the UK and beyond. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Director.
Thank you.
And thank you, Bella. As always, we're going to see you back next time.
Yes, I'll see you back next time.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave for your daily dose of K-culture issues.